Welcome back, friends. It's Tactical. Thought I'd bring you something a little bit different today. This is the Schrade SCHPB10D Pry Bar. Technical specs on this thing, 7.5 inches overall. So it's not too big, not too small. The weight is 4.1 ounces. It's got a green powder coat on it, and the steel is SK5 high carbon steel. Close-up shot for you. It's got some paracord wrapped around it. And it's got 3 different nail pullers. You got there, you got one in here that the paracord goes in, and then this one down here. The retail is, man, pretty cheap for this frickin' thing. 18 bucks. And you can usually find it for under 15. So let's go try this out. Okay, I'm gonna try it out on this old pallet. Now don't freak out if you see all this. Your man got poison ivy. I know, terrible. And I don't have any calamine lotion on hand, so for a quick home remedy, you just take some baking soda and put it in water and make a paste, and it'll help dry it out. But yeah, just a little quick tip for you. So we'll try this out in this old pallet. Now, I tried out that, what was that, Tomahawk with the pry bar, and it worked like shit. So let's see if a real pry bar will work, even a little one. Wow. See, I can tell it already goes in pretty good. See how thin it is? See, that's what I'm talking about. That's the geometry you want for a pry bar. That's what you want. So Kershaw, take note next time you want to friggin' make a pry bar out of something. See, that's what I'm talking about. This is working. Let's see if the SK5 holds up. Let me just swivel you so I can pop this end. We'll try the other end now. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. And if it's a little snug, you can just like hit it with the palm of your hand. Get it in there. This is pretty tight. Get in there. See, the ultimate is if you have a hammer. That's what you do, you know, whack it in and go like that. But we're just gonna do this on the fly. It's getting in there, but it's tough. Like I said, this one's, there we go. That's what I'm talking about. See if this SK5 is going to hold up as well. You know, so far so good. Let's get this other end off. This is what I'm talking about. And I like how small this is too. It's easy enough to put in your pack. It's not going to weigh you down, you know, like a real one would. And it's doing it. Now, these nails in here, whoo, they're old and rusty. Let's see if we can pull them out. That's what I'm talking about right now. Wow, those are some frickin' rusty nails. Well, that's a long one too. It is friggin' long. Well, we'll try the, see if you use that thing. Let's try that one. But the paracord's in there. Let's try sneaking it in and see what happens. That's what I'm talking about. Real pry bar. Try another one. Now, see, this is what I'm talking about. A pry bar should be. See how it's a V? That's the way you're supposed to design a friggin' pry bar. This is a little small for bigger nails, but it did work still. Let's do it on, this one's a little bit bigger. Ooh, that thing's in there. Let's see if we can break this SK5. I hope not. It's flexing a little bit. Boy, that nail is in there. Shit. Yep, let's try this one again. The big dog. It's just sneaking it in. There we go. Ready? Here we go. Wow. Holy shit. That nail is freaking in there. Wow. I think your man's turned into a wuss. Oh, let me get my foot on the bottom of this. Holy shit, that's tough. Well, you know what some of these nails are? They're the ones with the, it's almost like it spirals. I don't know what the name of them are called, but the one bad thing about having the paracord there is it is rubbing against it a little bit and fucking up the paracord. Excuse my French. There we we go, baby. There. Damn. Your man's turned into a wuss. Yeah, see what I'm saying about fraying it a little bit? But that's no big deal. It's just a frickin' paracord. But it did flex a little bit, but it went right back. Yeah, it's not that easy to flex, so you really got to put some power behind it to bend it. We'll do one more. The other end of this is already broke, but still nailed in there pretty good. Let's do this end. This stupid pallet's in my way. Get out of my way. So if you did have to pry open a window or whatever, see, this would be good for urban survival. Not so much in the woods, but there's still uses you could use a pry bar in the woods instead of, you know, prying with your knife or something. Sorry, I'm kind of in the way of the camera. There we go. There you go, a pry bar that actually freaking works. I like that. Here's a quick close-up of it. How'd that powder coat hold up? Pretty darn good, actually. I'm surprised. Not that I used it a bunch, but man, that took it very well. A couple little scratches, no big deal. But man, this is what I'm talking about. This is a well-built little pry bar, especially for the frickin' money. I mean, good geometry, you know, different sized nail pullers. This is probably the smallest one, then followed by this one, and then the big dog in the middle. So then you got 3 different sizes. It's light, it's small. The olive drab is cool. It also comes in black if that's more your style. But for the money, totally recommend this thing, man. You get this under 20 bucks, that's awesome. That's cool that, you know, Schrade will hook you up for cheap. So thanks for stopping by, checking out this quick vid, and until the next time we meet.